Wait a minute. I'm not Liron. What's going on here? Let's do this.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday morning vidIQ live webinar training with your host today, Rob Wilson. If you're new to vidIQ, we have a YouTube tool and channel that aims to educate you on your YouTube journey. But something that we always do on a Wednesday morning before we get into the live training with vidIQ is we say hello to our wonderful audience. And usually Liron would be in the seat today and saying hello to all of you, but he's having a day off, so I've jumped in here to take over the reins. So folks, in the next 10 to 15 minutes, we're just going to say hello, welcome everybody to the live stream, and then we're going to get into the product tour itself. So if you want to say hello now, you are on the live stream chat on the right hand side here, and I will do some shout outs, such as Denske Pendia, hello to you there, and saying Sir Wilson. I'm not a sir yet, but I'm working on it. Lancy Booty Vlog is also here. Voxy, hello to you. Elton 2 stars. Jeff's Custom RC, and hello of course as always to our wonderful moderators today, who are Magdalena, Helen, I've said your name right today, and HFS Furniture something or other. I always forget what your full channel name is. Let me just check. It is, oh, where are you? HFS, The Artist's Heaven. There we are. Hello to you too as well. And yeah, hello to all of these people saying hello now. Everyone's doing the shout outs as always. I love their names being shouted out on a live stream, such as Adax and Martin RBLX and Luminady also in the house, and Esu. And I just saw somebody's comment come up there as well saying, why is it similar every single week? Why do we kind of do this product tour? And this is a live stream for all of the new people who sign up to vidIQ every single week. We have thousands of people downloading our Chrome extension every single day, and we want to offer them a introduction to how vidIQ works to help them grow their channels, get more subscribers, and get more views. If you want regular content that changes every single time you see that vidIQ notification, then we have videos on a Monday and a Friday, and we also do the channel audit live stream every Tuesday at 11 a.m. PDT with myself and Travis, where we take a look at anybody's channel. So do make sure to pay attention to when those notifications go out, and the best thing to do is to subscribe to vidIQ if you haven't already done so, and give this video a like. All right, we've still got a couple of minutes before this live stream really kicks into action. So folks, let us know where you are in the world right now, and tell us a time as well. And if you really want to, tell us what the weather is like, because right now here in Vancouver, we're having one of our chilliest fall days so far. It's down to about I think it was about 4 degrees this morning. That's 4 degrees Fahrenheit. Sorry, 4 degrees Celsius, which is around about, I don't know, I'm guessing at like low 40s Fahrenheit. Yeah, I don't deal in American temperatures, unfortunately, but do let me know in the description, in the live stream chat, where you are, what time it is, and what the weather's like. And somebody did send us a super chat there as well. Thank you very much. The super chat, I think, was $1, but it went so fast that I didn't quite pick up who sent that. But thank you for the super chat there. Really is appreciated. All right, people coming in here. Cambodia, it is midnight for you. Wow. Hello to Pakistan there. Karim is in Pakistan. And Helena, it's 5 minutes to 6 there. Awesome rain, I assume, in Bradford. And in New York, it's cold for you as well. Jeff's Custom RCs is in North Carolina. Try and get my teeth in there, and it is coming up to 1 p.m. for you, so I hope you've enjoyed your lunch already before you start taking notes for this live stream product tour webinar. In Houston there for Joey Abe, it's a cold front there. What's a cold front like for Houston? I still imagine it's really warm there. We have someone, I think, from Russia also saying hello. 7 p.m. there for Animinari Gamer. Do let us know where you are and what the weather's like there. 70 Fahrenheit, North Carolina at 1 p.m. That sounds perfect for Elton 2 stars. Savage Man 21 in England, and it is at 5 to 6 for you. In Florida, 5 to 1 there in the afternoon. What's the weather like? I always assume that it's wonderful there. The amazing cats in Wisconsin, USA, and it's sunny, but I do hear that in the winter it gets terribly cold there. What's the weather like for you right now? And Mad Killer Alex in Trinidad there. Hello to the Caribbean. Oh, a super chat here from Traveling Down Banisters. Hello to Sarasota, Florida. Hot and beautiful. That's what we want for everybody. Well, not because of climate change, but when we are on vacations and when we're in lovely destinations, hot and beautiful will be a very nice to enjoy. Well, we've got 2 super chats there from Traveling Down the Banisters. Thank you very much for those super chats. Very much appreciated. So hello everybody here. Welcoming you to this product over. It's going to kick off in around about 5 minutes. What we do here is we just go live a little bit early to allow everybody to join the live stream before we go through the product tour, because there's a lot to get in and we don't want anybody to miss it. And if you do want to re-watch this live stream, then we keep it up. It's not going away anywhere. And also, I must also remember to say, because I don't have it on my screen here, but we'll have it on very soon. If you are new to vidIQ, and once Liron takes you through the fantastic products that we have on the vidIQ toolset to help you grow your channel, there is a 30-day free trial. That 30-day free trial will unlock everything that vidIQ has to offer. vidIQ Bro, vidIQ Boost. Make sure to check it out. There's a link in the description, and I'm sure somebody will be posting a link in the live stream chat. And we worked out last week that sometimes when our lovely moderators post a link in the live stream chat, it doesn't work because it cuts off the link by accident. Not the moderator's fault, it's just the way YouTube works. But we think we fixed that now, so that link should still work. If the promo code is not working from the direct link in the live stream chat, make sure to click on the link in the video description to ensure that you get 30 days free of vidIQ to start enjoying all of the benefits that will help grow your channel. And Liron is about to show you exactly how all that works. All right, I got another question here I can fire in before we kick off. Folks, I want you to tell me very quickly, in let's say 6 words or less, what is your channel about? Like, who should be watching? So this is like the elevator pitch. I want you to try and succinctly tell your audience what your channel's about, because that's one of the most difficult things video creators face. Trying to share their message in a succinct way so that a viewer gets immediately what their content is about. We here at vidIQ have our value proposition, which is how it's often called, which is educating your YouTube journey. I think that's 4 words. That's essentially everything that we do. That's our entire aim and target, is to educate your YouTube journey. So do tell us what your channel is about. Voby Cat tells us that your channel is a Fortnite channel. It's about glitches, gaming, and Fortnite, I believe. Classic-y Beats is about beats and instruments. Okay, so a lot of you just saying gaming. Look at how many people are saying gaming right now. That's all very well and good, but why should I choose, let's see, Blue Soul over Raoul, who are both gaming channels? What distinguishes you from your competitors or your fellow video creators? That's a key thing to try and get right with your channel as early as possible. Esu is about cooking, beauty, travel, and shopping. That's a lot of different topics. Is there one that is your favorite topic out of them? Maybe you need to niche down a little bit. Elton 2 stars is entertaining, cool vlogs. Coach Home UK's we are building a home from a coach. That sounds fascinating. You're actually talking about a bus coach with wheels and things. You're turning that into a house. I'm also almost intrigued to check out that channel right now. Seral Simon, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Your dip powder nail tutorials. That's really specific. That's really good. That's what we want to see. SBX, guitar lessons for beginners for you. Karim is vlogging about Pakistan. And also we have Treasure Hunter Ninja. You make informative videos, but informative videos about what? A specific video game, crafting, building a house out of a coach. What's your specific tutorials that you do? And what else have we got here? We've got how to marry a Polish girl settling down overseas. That's a nice little value proposition there. We've also got traveling vlogs also there, and Scott Bernhand. I can never say this word. Calisthenics and vegan recipes. I think, yeah, folks, when I live stream, I've got so many things running through my head that my vocabulary, diction, and the ability to read diminishes by about 80%. So calisthenics, I think that's how you say that word. Ral is also doing Fortnite and Minecraft. Two different games. Maybe you need to pick one of those to really build up an audience for your content. And what else have we got here? Zarat's is art, speed paint, story times for artists. Interesting. So I like the value proposition there. Two things trying to combine. You're doing some speed painting, so a bit of time-lapse stuff there, but also sharing stories, whether that might be blogs or like how you create the paintings. I like that value proposition that you have there. What time are we? We're getting up to 9:59. So folks, this is where we go into the nuts and bolts of this webinar. If you are new to vidIQ, Liron is about to take you on a wonderful tour of not only how to use our tools, but some little hacks and tips and tricks on how you can research better on YouTube. It lasts about 40 minutes. If you have any questions, please put in hashtag questions, and our moderators and myself are going to be answering those questions over the next 40 minutes to help you. But yeah, if you've got a pen and paper ready, make sure you have, because there's lots of notes to take down here. If you don't have time or you just like to watch a video, that's fine, because you can re-watch this as soon as the live stream finishes. And with that, we are now at 10 o'clock local time. So I'm going to press some buttons here, and hopefully in a few seconds, you should see Liron appearing on screen, taking you what vidIQ has to offer. Let's do this.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.com.
Hello everybody, welcome to another vidIQ training session. My name is Liron Segev and I am the Director of Customer Success here at vidIQ. What does that mean? It means that every single day I work with creators big and small, helping you guys rock your channel, get you to that next level, and that's what we're going to do today. The cool thing about vidIQ is a lot of us are actually creators ourselves. A lot of us actually have our own channel and we understand those frustrations. We know what happens when you spend all those time, hours, kind of very carefully creating those videos and then it doesn't work and you get really upset, really despondent. So that's what the solution that we create is all about, helping you kind of get over that hurdle, unblock that. If you don't have vidIQ at the moment, that's totally cool. You can hang out with us and see everything we have to offer. If you do have vidIQ, the free version, in the description below, there's a 30-day free trial. Go and grab it, because in 30 days, everything that I'm telling you today, if you do that, it will change your channel for absolute ever. So definitely go and check it out. You'll see there's so much value. Things will unlock today that have been locked forever. YouTube is essentially made up of 3 Ds. And you have to do all 3 of those Ds to be able to rock your channel. So the first D is discover. You need to be discovered by the YouTube algorithm, by the search engine, because the most amazing content that lives somewhere out there in the world that nobody knows about, that you haven't labeled correctly, you haven't told YouTube about you, is just pointless. The second D, you need to deliver. In other words, people have given you their click. They've stopped what they're doing. They've clicked on your video. Are you delivering? Did you clickbait? Did you get people to come to your video and it's bad quality and bad audio? So this you need to deliver, because when you deliver, this is such a crucial metric for YouTube. It says, hey, this video looks pretty cool. I am going to start distributing it, which is the third D. I'm going to distribute it to a much wider audience so that that wider audience can see your content, not just your subscribers. It brings it up to the bigger YouTube community. And if those people are watching because you're delivering, then it will bring even bigger and even bigger and even bigger audience. And then your channel really, really explodes when that happens. Happened to me. I can tell you from personal experience that it's just one of those things that when it happens, it is absolutely incredible. But you've got to focus on delivering. You've got to focus on your quality of your content. But today, it's not about theory. Today, it's all about real, practical, step-by-step instruction of what you need to do to get those 3 Ds. So with all that being ready, we are ready to kind of get you really on that journey. This is where we begin, and we're going to begin in the kitchen. Yes, that's where all YouTube begins. It begins in the kitchen. Not only do you have your cup of coffee, but now I want you to go to your kitchen. I want you to open a random cupboard, grab some random ingredients, stick them in a bowl, mix them all up, stick them in the oven, and let's see if a chocolate cake comes out. What are the odds of the chocolate cake come out? Pretty much not much, right? And the reason for it, because you've done random stuff, you've mixed it together randomly, you've stuck it in the oven for some random time. There's no way a chocolate cake is going to come out. And yet that is how we approach our YouTube as well. We go out there, we grab our camera, we go and film, we come home, we edit, we cut, we paste, we create a cool video, we throw together at some random title, description and tags, upload it, and then go, I hope something comes out. I hope my chocolate cake works. I hope my video works. That's never going to work. However, what if I said to you, look, here's the ingredients. Here is what you need to buy. This is how you mix it with these ratios. And then you mix it in this format. And then you stick it in the oven for this long period of time. Well, what are the odds of chocolate cake coming out then? Much better. Well, YouTube is about following a recipe, very much like the chocolate cake. Today, I'm going to show you that recipe. I'm going to show you the step that you need so that you have yourself the best opportunity to get your videos ranked, your videos seen, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to be able to do that. Right now, this is where everything starts. This is the YouTube search bar. What I want you to do is go put in there the word chocolate cake. There it is, chocolate cake. When that comes out, I am now thinking, hey, I've got a channel. Do I want to make a video about this keyword, about this thing called chocolate cake? What I'm going to do is put my keywords in here in the search. By the way, of course, this will work for absolutely any keyword whatsoever. But we're going to stick with the chocolate cake simply because it's universal. Whether you're from Pakistan, from India, whether the Philippines, the Far East, the Middle East, the US, anywhere in the world, you are going to know what a chocolate cake is, which is why I stick with this as the example. So chocolate cake is in here. The first thing I do is I go look down here. Look at this bar. It says vidIQ search volume, and it's nice and green. What does that mean? It means a lot of people are searching for this. A lot of people are searching for your keyword. So do you just rush out and make the video? No, because you got to look at this metrics as well. It says competition score. It's in the red. What does that mean? It means, yes, we have a lot of people searching for chocolate cake, but we also have a lot of competition delivering on this term chocolate cake. So what do I do now? I mean, I really want to make a chocolate cake video, but look at that competition. I'm never going to rank against these videos. I mean, some of these things have got 45 million views. I'm never going to rank against them. So ideally, what you want is a term that is in the green. In other words, lots of people are searching and competition score is down here somewhere. When that happens, that is a beautiful match. You have got yourself a keyword that's highly searched for, but people are not delivering content. So this is where essentially you start. But let's stick with our example here. We can see competition is very high, search volume is very high. What do I do now? What you do now is something is going to change the way you do YouTube. Remember, YouTube is the world's second largest search engine. What do you do in a search engine? You ask questions. And what YouTube's job is to marry up your question with somebody's video. Okay, again, YouTube is a search engine. It wants to give you answers to the question that you've asked. So here is a good hack. What you're going to do, you're going to go to chocolate cake in your search bar. You're going to put space, and you're going to do the alphabet walkthrough. A, chocolate cake at home. B, chocolate cake banana. C, D, E, F, G. Right? What am I doing? I am using YouTube's own autocomplete because YouTube says, okay, so many people around the world have searched for chocolate cake in. So the next person that starts to type the letter I, I'm going to make it easy for them to find their video immediately. So chocolate cake in a microwave seems to be pretty darn popular. So popular that all of a sudden it comes up in my autocomplete. If I was making a chocolate cake video, what I would do is I would say chocolate cake in a mug, or in a microwave, and then in a mug. I would definitely not stick a chocolate cake in a pressure cooker, but that could be a fun video too. So chocolate cake in a microwave, chocolate cake in a mug. Look how I'm already tapping into those search phrases that people are already searching for, so that I know that people are searching for it to the point that it came up in here. It came up in search. Therefore, enough people are searching that I potentially have some eyeballs that are going to come to my video. But there is even more. You go to the beginning. Remember, YouTube is a search engine. What do you do with a search engine? You ask questions. Go to the beginning. What's the chocolate cake? What is the ingredients of chocolate cake? Where's my chocolate cake? Why chocolate cake cracks? I always love it when this one comes up. Why chocolate cake cracks? If you have a cooking channel, or even if you have a kids channel, why chocolate cake cracks and how to fix it? Think of that title. Right now, this has just told you exactly what YouTube wants. It told you what people are searching for. So go in there. What, where, when, how, why. Now let's go to this video. Let's go check out who our competition is. Remember, we're still in research mode. Most people will say a good video is a video that has millions and millions of views. That's a fairly kind of okay statement to make. You know, we kind of judge whether a video is good or bad based by the amount of views that it has. That's fair enough. Here is the problem. The problem with the number of views is that it doesn't tell you time. It doesn't give you how long it took to get to those number of views. They got to 7 million views on this video. Did it take a day, a month, a year, 5 years? I have no idea. So if I just looked at this, at the total number of views, and made my entire decision, do I make my next big hit based on, oh, they got 7 million views, I'm going to make a chocolate cake video so I can get some of those millions of views. Well, you could be flawed. I'll tell you why. Because when the iPhone 1 came out, I don't know, or the Samsung Galaxy Note 1 came out, I'm a geek techie guy, so that's going to happen. When those phones came out years ago, those videos have got millions and millions of views. But what are the odds of those videos getting millions of views today? That is what's important. Is it still relevant today? That is critical. So instead of just looking at the total number of views, what we do is we expose something called views per hour, VPH. And wow, is this critical? Because views per hour tells me right now, people are watching this video today. As we sit here, people are watching this video. And if they're watching this video, it means it's still relevant right now. So forget the number of views. I'm much more interested in the views per hour. And click on historical. Watch this. Over time, did this term get stronger or weaker? Remember, I'm just using chocolate cake. You can use absolutely anything that is specific to you and your channel. But look at this. Over time, look how much that has increased. The interest in chocolate cake has gone up. This is a great indicator, together with the views per hour. That tells me if you're going to make a video, this is a good topic. If this had 1 view per hour, who cares how many views this has got in total? Nobody cares today about this topic. As we go down the scorecard here, you're going to see a whole bunch. Did they use any Reddit strategies, a little bit of Facebook? But look at this. To me, this is gold. This is just the best tool in the world. I know we created it. I am a little bit biased, but I absolutely love this tool. This is the compare views in the first 28 days tool. Essentially what this does, it says, look, you're in research mode. You want to know, is this a regular video for this channel? Yes, they got 15 million subscribers. Is this just one of those regular video that they just churned out? Or did this video perform exceptionally well? In other words, it's an outlier video. It's so well, it went way above the channel. And this is what this does for you. It says, look at this video compared to this channel's average. Now, this channel average is here. It's the pink. This video is the blue. Instantly, you can see this is an amazing video. Now you want to study it. Now you want to say, after the first day, how many views did it get compared to the channel average? On the 7th day, how many views did it get compared to the channel? So for example, this channel's average is between 140 and 230,000 views after 7 days. This video got 854,000 views. In other words, this is an outlier video. This video performs remarkably well. How awesome is this tool? You can go to any video and go and watch that video compared to that channel's average. But it gets even better, because you can go in here and you can compare it to your channel's average, to the last video you watched on YouTube, to any video on YouTube, any playlist, any channel, and your competitor's average. And I'll show you competitors as well. So this is super duper powerful. You go to any video when you're doing your research. Remember, haven't picked up the camera yet. I want to be the first D. I want to be discovered. So I'm going to do all my legwork right now to understand what works in this world and what doesn't. Now that I know that this is a great video, what's next? What's the next step? Well, the next step is you're going to go into one of the tools. It is something called competitors. Now I'm going to click on competitors, and what competitor does is these are my competitors. This is vidIQ's competitors. And competitors is a bit of a strong term. Essentially what this is, it's other people who are doing similar content than we are. It's people we want to keep our eye on, people that we work with, people that we love, people that we hang out with at events with. But what I want to see, so why would I want to see what they're up to? Well, I want to see what they're up to because I want to understand what's their thumbnail strategy. Are they still using short titles or long titles? What is their views per hour? Remember, views per hour. I don't care how many views these videos got, but I care about this. I know if this many people are interested in this topic, I need to explore that further. So you do the same on your channel. You go find your competitors, 10, 15 competitors, big channels, little channels. Go keep an eye on what they're up to. See if anything you can learn from. What's their thumbnail like? Look, people have gone dark now. Cody has gone dark. Brian Johnson's gone dark. Faces are still a thing. I'm learning all the time. I'm learning what my competitors are doing so I can keep ahead. Remember, YouTube is about trends. YouTube knows. We don't watch one video and then leave and then go and make a buying decision. We watch multiple videos about the same topic. We all do. If you're going to buy a new device, a new gadget, you're going to watch reviews. You're going to watch 3, 4, 5 reviews before you make a decision. This is what YouTube does. It knows that we will watch multiple videos about the same topic. So YouTube suggests videos for you to watch. So making sure that you are always getting content that you're looking for. So if I know that these guys are starting to talk about certain topics that I talk about, well, maybe YouTube will suggest my video to the same audience because I'm talking about similar topics. How cool is that? Go load up 10, 15 competitors, keep your eye on their thumbnails, their titles, their views per hour, understand what's trending so that you guys can actually make content similar to within your industry and then get those views when YouTube starts suggesting those videos. Because trends is where it's at. And because trend is where it's at, we've got something called trend alerts. And when you go and you create a trend alert, here's what happens. Typically, a lot of us understand trends once they have become trends. We understand things that have already popped. Some things like Baby Shark is a very, very bad example. Fortnite, I mean, any of those things that were really kind of popped, the challenges, things of that nature. But a lot of us will only see it once there's been so much hoo-ha about this online, so much noise that we kind of riding the very tail end of those trends. Watch this. Give it a name. Let's just use Fortnite as a bad example. Well, if you're a gaming channel, you'll put Fortnite. Maybe you'll put PUBG. If you're a car channel, maybe you're going to put the brand names of these cars into these trend alerts because this is what it does. You can use little keywords or big keywords. So Fortnite is obviously a big keyword. I'm basically telling vidIQ, look, vidIQ, I'm really interested in this term Fortnite. If anybody makes a video that gets more than 1,000 views per hour, not in total, 1,000 views per hour, let me know and I'll get a report that looks like this. And I can get it every day, every 2 days, each week, each month. So in other words, I can already keep an eye on what's popping in my industry because when I see a video, or whatever it may be, when I see a video going from 100 views per hour, next time I see the same video, it's at 500 views per hour. And then it's at 1,000 views per hour. Wow, something is happening. I need to go and investigate. I need to understand why that video is moving so quickly. Why is it going from 100 to 500 to 1,000? And I need to understand it quickly. So perhaps I go and make a video around the same topic. And you can create multiple alerts. So you can have Fortnite, create another alert, PUBG, another alert, Call of Duty, or whatever it may be. And in your industry, you know the keywords that you're constantly searching for when you're keeping your eye on your competitors. Those are the keywords that you stick into. The next thing is most viewed. Now, most viewed can become weird. This is everything that's viewed on YouTube at the moment. Now, before you tell me, yes, there is the trending page, I'm fully aware of it. But what this is, it's everything that's rocking on YouTube right now, sorted by views per hour. Now, how powerful is that? Essentially, this video is getting 704,000 views per hour. The PewDiePie, 249,000 views per hour. David Dobrik, 130,000 views per hour. Why do we care, realistically? Well, firstly, you're in the YouTube game. You need to know what's happening on YouTube as the bigger picture. You need to know what these channels are up to, what's attracting audiences. You need to keep your eye on that. But now you're going to say to me, Apple TV has got however many, 52,000 subs, but it's Apple. You got David Dobrik, who's got 13 million subscribers. Well, how do I even play in this game? Good question. What you do, you go all the way down to the bottom here, and you say, you know what? Only show me channels between 100,000 and 1 million subscribers. Now, this changes the game. Now it's getting much closer to perhaps your world. You can make it anything that's getting 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers, whatever's closest to your world. And then you can start searching even more by categories, by countries, even do some search terms. If I had a kids channel, I would just live on here, because here it's exposed to me immediately the thumbnails that these people are using. It exposes to me the title. This person has hit every keyword. It's got a great thumbnail. Slime is a big term. ASMR is a big term. Relaxing slime is a big term. They clearly know what they're doing. They've used all the right stuff. And look at this. It's just rocking at 30,000 views per hour. Okay. Very, very, very powerful. Guys, you get all these tools if you're using the free vidIQ. But because you're on this webinar, you can go down into the link and get the full 30 days. And I'm going to unlock all this for you. So in 30 days, you can see the power that you can immediately generate on your channel. Remember, this is only, we still haven't finished. This is still the first D. This is just being discovered. Look how much kind of research you need to do, because why waste your time on something that's not going to work? Once you've done that research, you're going to come back into this page, because you've now shot your video. You're now ready to roll. You now got your title, because you know what your title is, because you've done that research. And as you go through here, you're going to say, okay, this is a video that Rob did. How to delete YouTube videos 2019, new method. What's key here? Well, what's key here is the title. The title is key. This is what YouTube looks at the most. Then description, and then tags. Now together, they all make up the metadata that a YouTube needs, that the search engine needs in order to go ahead and understand what's in your video. Yes, YouTube watches your video. Yes, they watch your thumbnail. But when you put them all together, you're just feeding the beast. You're saying, hey, I'm going to tell you what my video is about. So you can see here, how to delete YouTube videos 2019 is repeated in the first line of the description. How to delete YouTube videos in 2019. I'm telling YouTube twice. Oh, guess what? I'm also telling YouTube down here in the tags, again, what this video is about. Now there's no misunderstanding. And look how beautifully this is ranking for it. The numbers in blue is what it's ranking for. This is just an absolute superb video. Let me show you how you do this. As you start typing, it's going to give you the term. It's going to give you a whole bunch of scores, so you know which tags have got more value than other tags. Now watch this. Check this out. This is like my favorite part here. Mother's Day. Okay, these are all the related keywords for Mother's Day. But watch this. Okay, what's the interest over time? Well, it's pretty much wavering. Can you see that? But it's coming down. Mother's Day is done. So what is working is things around Mother's Day songs, Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day, Mother's Day's card. Now, if you didn't make a Mother's Day video this year, should you just give up on this term? Watch this. You click on all time. And now what this does, it evaluates the term, Mother's Day, in this particular case, over a period of time. So since 2008, look at this. Every single year, there is a spike. What does this mean? It means that when you didn't make a video this year for Mother's Day, should you be making a video for Mother's Day next year? Absolutely. You know it's going to hit. The likelihood of it popping around Mother's Day next year is huge, because every single year it is hit. So why would next year be any different? And the cool thing about this is that a date you can just use again and again and again. So you can say, how to make your Mother's Day the ultimate Mother's Day chocolate cake how-to video, 2019. Next year, delete 2019, label it as 2020. The same information applies. So always check the term, check it against 30 days, check it against all time. And that's going to give you a lot of valuable information, what's relevant today versus what's relevant once a year or maybe multiple times a year. These are tentpole events, things like Christmas, New Year's, Independence Day. You know the big ones. Also, don't forget, if you don't live in the US, what is your local country's big events, big tentpole events? South Africa, we had National Braai Day, which is barbecue day. Now that I know what my tags are, I've got a cool description. And by the way, description is important. Don't just give it one line. Give it a lot of information. Feed the beast. Tell YouTube what your videos are about. Scroll further down. I get a checklist. Hey, did I edit to a card? Have I edited to an end screen? Have I got closed caption? We don't monetize our channel, so that's fine to have the X. Playlist, public, did we share it? Oop, maybe I need to share this video. Right, Facebook, etc. This just keeps a good checklist to help you get more exposure. Down here, more keywords, and down here is videos to gain views from. What does that mean? Well, remember, YouTube wants to pair videos together. It wants to know that people are going to watch a how to delete a YouTube video. Well, perhaps there's other videos here that are already speaking about the same topic, and maybe I can use some of these keywords to try link them to my video so I can get those eyeballs. When somebody watches that video, maybe YouTube will recommend my video next. But watch this. Best time to publish. This is so critical. Remember I was speaking about VPH, views per hour, right? When you launch a video, YouTube doesn't know if it's a good or a bad video yet. It has no idea. But when you launch it and your audience comes immediately and they watch and you're keeping them hooked and you're keeping them on the video for long and they're watching your next video, those are insanely beautiful signals to YouTube that YouTube says, wow, this is quality video. And that's when you begin unlocking that second D. YouTube says, okay, are you delivering? So how do you get the most eyeballs on your video as you launch? Well, you simply use the best time to publish on your channel tool. Go through the days of the week, whichever day you happen to be on. If we launched a video, I don't know, on a Tuesday, between 9 and 11 seems to be our best time. I would probably launch it a little bit before here so I can get the up run as people are logging on. And remember, try not to launch videos on the hour like 10, 11, 12, or on the half hour, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. The reason for it is because a lot of the big corporates, a lot of people that schedule videos way ahead of time, they typically launch at those time periods. So I kind of launch my video 9:46 or 10:32, something weird where you're going to be the notification that people watch because you didn't receive like 30 notifications on your phone at once. So just a bit of a ninja tactic there. What's next is the second D. Did you deliver? Well, this is when the channel audit tool comes into play. Now, this, again, this is what I was missing when I was trying to work out this YouTube game myself before I joined vidIQ. This is so important because I have no idea. I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend 30 hours of my life trying to understand YouTube analytics. Just push a button and tell me what's working and what isn't working. This is what the channel audit does. So over the last 30 days, how many views did you get on your channel compared to the previous month? Are you growing or are you shrinking? If you're growing, do you know why? If you're shrinking, do you know why? And look at this, content to double down on. Essentially, double down is a term that means make more of these. You're saying double down, go big, because people are loving this content. Why? Look, these videos are giving me views per hour. These videos are giving me the engagement rates, giving me views, giving me subscribers. How many subscribers did these videos give me? How many subscribers per 1,000 views? So I know what's working. I know what my audience wants. Same on your channel. You look at your audience and maybe your audience is telling you what they want and you're just not seeing it. But this will show that to you. And scroll further down. Total watch time, total average watch time, top retention. What are these? These are the stuff that YouTube is looking for. Which videos are keeping people watching? What is the watch time, average watch time, and the retention? So people are loving these content. Guess what I'm going to do? Make more of these style videos. I can immediately see, look here, when we have a comparison tool between these data graphs, I can already see that that's popping. Instantly I can see that. Therefore, I'm going to make more of these. Okay? Can you see how powerful this is? It's the stuff to make more of. As you scroll further down, it even tells you, look, these are the top search terms. This is what people search to get to your videos. How to download a YouTube video. Look how cool that is. 30,000. Look at these TCs versus PewDiePie. Great. Your audience still wants that. Do we make more content around this? Absolutely. End screen click rates. What are people clicking on the end screen the most? Well, for us, it's videos. Perfect. And best for viewer. Great. Guess what I'm going to stick on my end screen? Less playlist, more this stuff. Look at the card click rates. Polls, 57%. People love engaging in our polls. Guess what I'm going to be doing? Making more polls. It tells you this. This is the stuff that's working. And just as importantly, the stuff that isn't working. Guys, this is the content that could use work on our channel. You guys didn't really dig this content. Lowest average watch time, lowest retention, lowest like ratio. People love Jack Black, and apparently Rob managed to upset quite a lot of people by doing this video. Okay, note to self, don't mess with Jack. Cool, now we know. Lowest view. Look, these videos are losing us subscribers. Well, what do? We're going to investigate these things and work out, hold on, are these things badly done? Bad time of year? Do we have to redo them? Maybe our thumbnails wasn't up to scratch. All of those things. I'm asking ourselves the question again and again, so the videos appear in this section, in the stuff to do more of. Remember, if you have let's just say, back to our cooking channel, if you love your chocolate cake recipes, but guess what? Every time you do that, they're in the content that could use work section. But every time you do something about a barbecue, it's always in the top section. Guess what your audience wants from you? More barbecue recipes, less chocolate cake recipes. See how powerful this is. It exposes that information. Are you delivering? That's that second D. We've been discovered. Now, are you delivering? And again, as you scroll further down, average metrics over the last 30 days. What was your title length, description length, etc. And then items to improve upon. Look here, we got 6 videos instantly. It's in red, which don't have an end screen. I need to go fix that. Do all your videos have cards? Do they all have custom thumbnails? Will they all edit your playlist? How many are you posting each week? Important information. I go straight to the red and I go and I make those changes. If I had a YouTube channel, which I do, I live in this. This tells me if I'm delivering, because if I'm not delivering, I have a problem. If I am delivering, it means my audience is loving what I'm doing, and then YouTube is going to unlock that third D, which is distribution. And when we're talking about distribution, we're talking about YouTube says, look, these are great signs. People are loving your content. If they're loving your content, I'm going to show it to a different audience. I'm going to test your videos with an audience who's never heard of you, an audience who's maybe searched for you but never landed on your video. I'm going to show them your video. What's going to happen here? You're going to get to a point where your videos start getting out further and further, and you're going to unlock these achievements. And when you unlock these achievements, we create this lovely certificate for you. And let me tell you why this is a growth strategy. When you see a certificate like this, congratulations, vidIQ, you've cracked 350,000 subscribers on this date. What do? We share it. We share it on social media, and people love to see that they were part of that journey, and they love to be part of a journey. So they give you a thumbs up. Hey, I'm one of those 350. Hey, I was with you from the start, and they retweet it. Guess what happens? Other people see those retweets. They see what's going on with this channel. What is this channel? Click, and it gives you an opportunity to get more subscribers. So as soon as you hit those milestones, go ahead and share that certificate. Tag vidIQ when you do that, at vidIQ, and we will help spread your word, spread your channel even further. It is a beautiful, beautiful growth strategy. And remember, this obviously gets adjusted for your channel. You're not going to hit your first key achievement when you get 350,000, of course. Each channel, this is customized for you so that you can share your success as soon as you hit it. Lots of cool metrics here, lots of cool information. Like, if, for example, how far are you? We're on pace for 400,000 subscribers by this date. We use this as a challenge. Are we really going to wait? No. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to start going harder and harder and try getting to those subscribers. Those are the ways to use vidIQ. Hopefully you've understood the 3Ds. The being discovered is all about that research. Being discovered is all about getting that content out there in a way that people want to see it. Go to the caption, use autocomplete, and really home in those titles, because that is where you win. That is where the audience finds you, and that's where they see, oh, new content, didn't see this before, let me go push play. Then your second D, deliver that content. Go and look at your most viewed, go look at your channel audit, see what's working on your channel, and just do more of it. Deliver more of that content so that people will love you. They're going to distribute your work, they're going to share it with their friends, and your channel grows and grows and grows. And then you just rock those achievements, and we look forward for you tweeting them, sharing them on Facebook. Tag us in so that we could retweet you, because we love to see success when you're there. Hopefully this was useful. It was a bit of a intensive training. About 50 minutes now or so, just going through all the steps. If you just do those steps, if you just make your chocolate cake the correct way, not by grabbing stuff into a bowl and hoping for the best, but by doing that research, following the recipe, following that engagement, following the process, that is how you win. And you just got to get 1% better with every video, 1% better with every video. And that's you slowly, slowly crawling away, and never compare yourself to anyone else, because that's the kiss of death. Don't ever, ever do that. And finally, before we go, in the link, there's a 30-day Boost trial. If anybody's not on Boost and you really want to get all the advantage of everything I've just showed you, go ahead, register for this, get your coupon, get onto the system, and then rock your channel. Try it for 30 days. You'll see what a world of a difference it makes. I personally prefer to film than spend hours doing my research. Now I can push a button, get that research done, so I can go ahead and follow my passion and do my filming. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a good time. You're able to place on that replay. Will still be live, so if you missed anything, obviously go back. Share this with one of your friends, anyone who wants to see this. We do this every single Wednesday. Go to vidIQ.com/webinar and register for the next one. If you're here and you want to hear it again next week, come along. We got space. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching. My name is Liron Segev. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
Okay, so usually that is where we would say goodbye for the weekly webinar. But you know what? I'm a little bit better than Liron, so I'm going to stick around for the next 10 to 15 minutes and do some Q&A. So if you have any questions, we tried to answer as many as we could there during the webinar, but if you still have some questions, make sure to include #question in the live stream chat here, and I will do my best to answer any outstanding questions you may have about vidIQ or YouTube in general. And while I'm waiting for some questions, folks, if you did enjoy this live stream and product tour through the wonders of vidIQ, then let us know how that made you feel with the power of an emoji. Whether that's a smiley face with some sunglasses, thumbs up, or my favourite, the annoyed poop. Whatever emoji you want to add, do so right now, please. And yeah, if you've got any questions, I would love to see them as they come through. So a couple of people have been asking about YouTube channel reviews. Yes, we do that here on vidIQ, but we do that on a Tuesdays at 11 a.m. PDT. And the way that works is there's a link in the video description of that live stream. You fill out the form, and before the live stream, Travis and myself, who's the guest auditor often, will pick a couple of channels which we think reflect YouTube as a whole, and then we go into like a random selection as well for the last 45 minutes, half an hour, where we just literally pick any channel from the list, and there are hundreds in that list, and we just audit the channel there and then. So if you do want your channel audited, make sure to subscribe to vidIQ, check out the notification on Tuesdays, and we will do our best to audit your channels. But like I say, we get hundreds of submissions a week, and we review between 15 and 20 channels. And we've been doing that for about a year and a half now, so we've audited 1,000 channels, but there's millions of YouTube channels. We can't get through them all. Okay, what other questions have we got here? If you have any questions. So, Jackery S, you're saying that the coupon code doesn't work. It only works for new customers, let me stress that. And if it is not working, then contact support@vidIQ.com and we'll try and get that fixed for you. Use the link in the video description, not in the live stream chat, just to confirm that you are inputting the right code. The promo code is webinar as well, if you want to know. To check that out. But yeah, if you're still having problems, support@vidIQ.com as an email and we'll try and get that fixed for you. Okay, so low carb. Why does the audit show the same videos in different sections? Don't know what to improve. So this might be because you're not creating that many videos. If you're only creating 1 or 2 videos a month, then that's a lot harder for the channel audit to do its work. You might want to extend the time frame to maybe 60 or 90 days. Off the top of my head, I can't remember if that's a boost or a pro feature, but you can get a free trial from this webinar. But yeah, if you're finding that you're not getting many recommendations, it might be because you're just not creating enough videos. And the channel audit tends to work best when you're creating maybe between 5 or 10 videos plus per month to really dig down into the analytics and give you some further advice. You're asked a question here about how can you make people join memberships. I looked at your channel very quickly and upon Prime, and it looks as if you're not eligible for memberships yet on your channel. You don't have enough subscribers. But to answer the question generally, to get people to join memberships, you want to be teasing what people could potentially get from memberships. You may want to do community posts or a little tease of 15 to 30 seconds in a video about, if you're a membership, then I'm going to be talking about this thing in a lot more detail, but that's only for members only. So do make sure to sign up. And that's how you might create that atmosphere of FOMO, fear of missing out. But don't plug it too much, because a lot of people are not going to pay for something. So you just got to accept that the people who are paying, treat them like absolute royalty when they do become members of your channel. So yeah, a bit of teasing there is probably the way to go forward. What else have we got here? X Binary, if you copy exact tags from a video with high views per hour, will it affect your video? It can, but you have to remember that channel probably that's getting a lot of views per hour is probably either already a well-established video, so it's at the top of the search rankings, or a channel with authority. So yes, taking those tags and using them on your video may help YouTube connect the two videos together, but your video is probably a little bit different from the one that you've borrowed the tags from, so you may want to change the tags a little bit. And also consider that, let's say the channel has 100,000 subscribers, tags aren't going to be that important to that channel because they're always going to rank highly, and you probably want to be using longer tail keywords and tags which are very specific to your video content, because you may be starting off with a much smaller audience base, and tags, to be honest, in this day and age, have much less significance. Pay a lot more attention to that title, having a keyword-rich title with intrigue, better thumbnails, and more SEO and keywords in the description as well before you start looking at tags. Titles, thumbnails, descriptions, they are far more important. Question from Beast Train Mean. Would upgrading to Pro or Boost require full price for Boost, or just the price difference between Pro and the two plans? Okay, so if you're already on one of the programs, Pro or Boost, I think it's like $10 a month for Pro and $50 a month for Boost. You're not having to pay then $60. You're just upgrading to Boost, which includes a Pro package as well, if I'm understanding the question rightly. But if you're not yet a member of the Pro or Boost package, you can use a free trial in this webinar. Check the link in the description to get it free anyway. So I hope that answers that question. But again, if you've got any more further questions, if I've not been able to answer it properly here in the time that we have, then do make sure to contact support@vidIQ.com on email, and I'll be able to answer your specific question if you have one. Thank you for the super chat there from Clan Lab, but we're not doing channel reviews today. And one of the reasons we don't do channel reviews based off of super chats is because we would then be creating a financial barrier to that service, and that's what we don't want to do. We want to give everybody in the vidIQ community a fair chance of being reviewed. So creating a financial barrier there is just something that we don't really want to do. Maybe in the future we may have an exclusive super chats only channel audit, but that's something that we're not really wanting to do. But I do appreciate the super chats there. Do playlists matter? They certainly do. If you want to have people binge watching your content, almost like in a Netflix style, YouTube and chill type of watching of content there, then anything that's related, let's say it's gaming, like the top weapons, you may want to put that in a playlist. Top characters, you may want to put that in a playlist. Season 11 previews, if you're talking about Fortnite, you may want to put them in playlists. That can all help with people watching one of your videos and then moving immediately onto the next video from your channel, and that is going to be session watch time. So do make sure you do that. I'm sorry you think our channel's dead, Clan Lamb, but we've just surpassed 400,000 subscribers and we get 1 million views a month, so we think our channel's doing fine, if that's what you're saying there. But yeah, we're going to help the people who want to get advice from our channel, and yeah, that's the video creators we're going to concentrate on. If you think you want to get the advice from elsewhere, by all means do so. There's plenty of YouTube channels available for that. Dyskeptical TV. Why do I get mid-roll ad strips on my 10-minute videos but I have 300 subs? Okay, so this might be because you have used copyrighted content, and the channel, the owners of that copyright content are putting ads on your videos, and they're free to do that if you've used their content. I might be wrong about this, but that's usually the case. If you're a smaller channel and you've used copyrighted content and somebody's claimed that, they are free to advertise on your content and earn money from it. I'm afraid you won't earn any money from it, and that's why you should try and avoid using copyright content in your videos. If I'm wrong about that, I do apologise, but that's the only reason I could think of off the top of my head why that might be happening. Jackery, is it possible to get the coupon by leaving the current plan? I'm afraid not. The coupon is for new customers only. There. Question here: what's the difference between a copyright strike and a claim? So a claim would be that a channel or an owner of a copyrighted content is happy for you to use that content, but they may claim adverts from it. A copyright strike is where somebody who does not want you to use the content at all, and this is where they're saying take that content off YouTube, and if necessary, using copyright may land you in court. It could get as bad as that with copyrighted content. You may have to defend your use of a video in court. It's a very extreme cases, I agree. We've actually got a video coming out on this very, very soon about the differences between copyright claims and copyright strikes, whether or not you can use some music and not get a copyright strike. So do keep an eye out for that one, where we go into a little more detail there. But that is the difference between a claim and a strike. Strike is very bad. A claim is not as bad, but you do run the risk of getting strikes when you use copyrighted content. It's as simple as that. Yeah, Skeptical. If you haven't got a copyright claim on it, then I don't know. Is the simple answer to that. It sounds a little odd. If you've only got 300 subs and you haven't monetized your content, that does seem a little strange. How can I get my videos viewed by more people's Relax Baby? So this is one of these broad questions which is impossible to answer. What I recommend you do is rewind to the beginning of this live stream and watch the product tour from Liron, and he will tell you how to get more views, which is researching your content, checking out your competitors, finding out which videos perform best on your channel, and creating more content based off of that. When people ask, how do I get more views? How do I get more subscribers? Those are too broad. We can't answer those types of questions with a simple answer. So yeah, rewatch this webinar and you'll hopefully get the answers to that. What else have we got here? How can I check if a song can give me a copyright strike? Our video will tell that. The video that we're coming out in about a week will tell you exactly how to do that. But to briefly say this. Go to the YouTube audio library, and then there is a tab at the top of the audio library which will allow you to look at the copyright library on YouTube, and you can do a search and find out whether Lady Gaga, whether you can use that content, or Arcade Fire music, whether you can use that, and it will tell you exactly what will happen. If the answer is you cannot use this content at all, you may get a copyright strike. If the answer is you can use this content in certain countries, but we may put a claim on your content, then that's maybe okay. But watch the video or check out that audio library, copyright library. Well, I'm saying a lot of library words here, but that should give you the answers there. Got a time for a couple more questions here. Any tips on starting a WWE 2K19 channel? Start now would be the answer, since it's probably going to be a trending topic. And maybe tie your matches and predictions and that type of thing into what's going on in the wrestling world. So the next pay-per-view, try and do fantasy matches from that pay-per-view. But there's going to be a lot of competition out there, because the WWE universe, as it exists, is very large. So how do you leave a current plan, Jackery? You should have options if you log into vidIQ to leave a plan, and there's a wizard that will take you out of it, or contact support at vidIQ and they should be able to help you with that. But if you're thinking of leaving a plan and then rejoining using a coupon, I'm not sure that's going to work. So just be aware of that. And have we got any more questions? Is copying big YouTubers bad? Okay, so my answer to that would be, if you tried to copy a big YouTuber 100%, you would only ever get 90% of the way there, because for one thing, you might not be as good as that creator, or you might be better than that creator, and the style that you create the content is always going to be different. So there's nothing wrong with taking inspiration from big creators, but just remember this: if you're going to try and make exactly the same video as a big creator, who are the viewers going to choose? They're probably going to choose that big creator because they trust them, they've got the authority, they have a well-established presence on YouTube. Think about your unique selling point as a video creator, and that's how you're going to build an audience in the long run. There is no news on the live count rollback. I think as far as YouTube are concerned, they've got that well established now. There may be a few tweaks here and there, but we've not heard anything from them. But you do get your real-time sub counter from us if you do download vidIQ for free. All right, folks, that is time for this live stream. If you want to say goodbye right now, please do so. In the next minute or two, I will do some shout-outs saying goodbye to you. And if you enjoyed this webinar, then make sure to give us a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. And if you know like-minded video creators who would benefit from the tips, tricks, and advice that we give every single week, then make sure to share this live stream and vidIQ with fellow video creators. We really do appreciate it, because at the end of the day, we want to help you grow your channel. We want to help you get to 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time, monetize your content, earn money that you can invest back into your channel, and that includes vidIQ. We've got lots of free stuff that you can enjoy, but with the free trial in this webinar, you can experience the full vidIQ meal. So thanks to my moderators, of course, as always, Super User, Tech Mods, HFS, The Artist Heaven. I also saw Magdalena Helen also in there earlier on. Thank you to Pro J2X, Caracola, Bella, the best of best Neon, Denchicus, did I say that right? Deceptical TV, also here, CIO, it's me, Alfie. Goodbye to Sankandar Dancing, Chris with a 510 TFF, also there, Richard J. Pancini. Thank you, every single one of you, for taking part today. And we will have this live stream available as a replay pretty much straight after the live stream has ended, so you can rewatch everything if you wanted to just double check what Liron said throughout the live stream. And of course, time is the most important currency in the world. Thank you for spending that with us at vidIQ this morning. Remember that is your job on YouTube. People are spending time with you, and it is your job to sell real value to your audience. I know I say this different every single time, but it is so important as a video creator to respect people's time. Goodbye to Jackery, Julian, Gary, Ramunas, Beats Train Mean, Daily Glitches, Anupam Prime, Peter Rondo. You've all been wonderful, and we'll see you all again very soon on vidIQ. Bye for now.